In fashion protest news submitted by Ashley T, a model staged a runway protest against Gucci's use of straitjackets.
Of straitjackets?
Straitjackets.
Oh.
Please don't tell me that somebody who's like depressed is offended by straitjackets.
Yes.
You've never been in a straitjacket, Boze. You don't know how it feels.
Jesus Christ.
It's supposed to calm you down.
I know.
I like it.
God.
I get too claustrophobic for it.
Exactly. I can't breathe.
I like it when I put it on and I get to relax and breathe because I just start punching the walls.
You've worn a straitjacket before?
Yeah.
Wait, how do you punch the walls if your hands are like this?
Exactly. And then it prevents me from punching the walls.
So it just feels like you're hugging yourself. That's pretty nice.
I don't like
Yeah,
that.
but knowing that you can't, like, when you're done loving yourself, it's like, all right.
The only thing I would have a problem with is you can't scratch. You got like itchy nose. Or
That's true.
Yeah, you can't scratch either.
Yeah, you can though. Y'all ever heard of self-suckers? I'm just saying.
Self-suckers?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay, so Aisha Tan Jones, a 26-year-old non-binary model, artist, and musician who uses they/them pronouns, held up her hand or their hands on the runway to display a message that read, "Mental health is not fashion." So
It is.
Gucci had.
You know how cool it is to be bipolar?
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
You should go represent.
She was hired as a model and during the middle
No.
of it? Oh, okay. That would have been epic.
She wasn't even hired as a model.
Okay,
Or
gotcha.
they, sorry.
Is she like,
they were.
is she like some kind of, oh, is it a she or she be, she?
they.
I'm gonna call her a B.
They, them.
I'm gonna call her a B. Boo,
She considers
But-
herself as a they, them.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
They,
non-binary.
them. This is what she looks like.
No, that's what they look like.
That's, I'm sorry, that's what they look. I'm so bad at this.
So,
I would get arrested in Canada.
I've never heard.
Can you remove that? Because I can't see a jack shit.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that was on there. How did you read that?
Oh my god, you had it on there the whole time?
I just went with it.
Okay, that's what they look like right there.
Is that the protester?
It's not even they or theirs, their fight.
No, but
Because it's not about the non-binary thing.
But that's not what she...
it is their fight because they were defending depression and people that have mental health issues, and they basically are like the straitjackets are like a symbol of mental health, and you're just making it fashion, and so you shouldn't be doing that. It's almost like the appropriation of mental health.
Isn't like depression and mental health here? Straitjacket is like on the far side of the spectrum.
Street jacket is like, I fucking bit the prison guard shit.
Yeah, because like this
And
is
I
like
liked it.
I'm 5% Native American, or like even less, 0.0005% Cherokee.
Yeah.
And I don't appreciate the feathers. Yeah, it's like you're fighting for something that's so far away from you.
Yeah, like it's a big. I'm so tired of the whole fighting for stuff that doesn't even apply to you. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, like when people are like, "This is appropriation of black culture." Look, bitch, I only have a couple of race cards that I can play per year, and if you play my cards early, it invalidates them later when I need them. And fuck you.
Yeah, don't speak for me. I speak for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're helping the oppression, okay? So, they say,
They
as,
should speak for themselves.
as an
That's-
artist and model who has experienced my own struggles with mental health, as well as family members and loved ones who have been affected by depression, anxiety, bipolar, and schizophrenia, it is hurtful and insensitive for a major fashion house such as Gucci to use this imagery as a concept for a fleeting fashion moment.
Or, bitch, you can normalize it by making it mainstream fashion. There's so many perspectives.
True.
And then also, okay, they were inspired to protest after one of the models that was hired to be in the show last minute decided to drop out because they were really offended by.
The straitjackets too?
But the real question is, well, did it look cool?
It did. I'm gonna show. Well,
Yeah.
you can decide for yourself if
Okay.
it looks cool. So
That's what matters to me.
here's what it looks like. I wish I could make this bigger, but I can't. So this is
It looks future.
what they looked like. They're like wearing
arms are out.
overalls.
Yeah, it's not a real straitjacket.
Yeah.
I wanted to see models come out like this.
Dude, okay, so like, here's my major problem with this. Like, when people say like, oh, this is appropriation in some way, of shape, or form, it's when the object is coveted by the culture or the person. People,
Yes.
and people with mental health issues have never been like, my straitjacket, like, that's not.
They don't even want to put it on.
They don't want to put it on. It's not something that they take great pride in.
How I identify.
It's like a bad thing. Like, nobody's like, oh, my straitjacket, my choice. Like, that is not what's fucking happening. Dude, like that, this is such a a waste of everybody's time.
The other thing is, in my opinion, fashion is art. You know, art is like making a statement. Like when you're doing these fashion shows, like people are wearing garbage bags and stuff
And
like
depression
that.
helps you be more creative and artistic too.
Yeah.
So really,
That's debatable, but
create some great
yes.
shit, you know?
Yes, but so the designer was like, I wanted to depict how society today can have the ability to confine individuality, and that Gucci can be the antidote. For me, the show was a journey from conformity to freedom and creativity. So this
cool.
wasn't even like, the straitjackets weren't part of the fashion pieces. So what designers usually do is they have like these like crazy, like almost like art installation wardrobe pieces come out.
Like concept art.
Yeah, and then they have
like the halftime show.
Right after. Yeah. So these were like, this wasn't even part of the designer's line.
I really wanted to see some models come out in straitjackets, and it's like that's all they're wearing.
Yeah.
Or
that would have been
about-
funny.
Dude, what about music videos where like asylums are depicted or people in straight, like how about you go to that? You know, like really, you just picked one random.
There's that one NSYNC video where they're like in like that room where it's all
They have
tatted
straitjackets,
everywhere.
too.
They did? Yeah. What song was that?
I don't know, but I remember they were like,
Had one. Eminem's had one. J.
yeah.
Cole's had one.
Yeah, I know. Eminem did one to promote his like.
So why do people even listen to this moron?
Dude, I can't believe they.
because people are waiting to get triggered.
Because to me, when I read a lot of this shit, I'm like, aren't you embarrassed that you're taking your own interpretations of art and then making it as if it's objective?
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you could never paint anything except for like sunshine and rainbows.
Right.
Well, you can't do that. You can't do that either. I'm happy. That's mine.
Yeah.
You can't have that.
Appropriating my happiness. I know you a sad bitch.
Because if someone uses something Japanese in their art and I don't understand it, I'd ask the artist for their motivation or why they did what they did or whatever, to try to see what the intent behind was, instead of being like, oh, that's just fucking taking my shit. Because I don't even own it.
and even at that point, you don't, as an artist, you don't have to answer shit. You know,
true,
like you don't have to
that's
say
another thing,
shit. You
too.
could just be like, "This is my art, accept it or not."
Because really, it's about causing the conversation. Right? So
Exactly.
if this kind of stuff happens, maybe that's what they want.
Yeah, well, I think like there's also this like need to have people tell you you're brave for something, you know? In my opinion, there's like a lot of people that like will do something.
You know what'll be brave? Is to try to shut down nun porn. Because that's appropriation right there.
Or that
You're taking
Mormon
somebody,
sacrilegious.
yeah, like the Mormon orgies.
Yeah.
It's like, that's sacred to somebody. That's somebody's
That
sacred
is.
culture.
That's a good point, Joe.
That is.
You should take a stand. That
do.
would be really
'Cause
brave.
I don't like nun porn. I
What
like
about Mormon
nurse
porn?
I like nurse porn. Mormon porn sometimes nah, they look too old Navy.
This shit is mad weird.
Yeah.
Mad weird.
What do the girl Mormons look like?
No, they just look like normal creepy white people that live in caves.
Well, Cadence Lux plays a.
She knows the exact. She has a playlist. She has a playlist. And then the websites.
Cadence love.
I feel like nun porn is there so that guys that get caught by their girlfriends watching porn, they're like, "You watching porn?" and they'd be like, "None."
Nah.
That's pretty good. But
They
also,
could fast forward to the part where they're worshiping.
Yeah.
And then like they get into confession and then the fucking the pastor opens and he's like, I can't take this shit anymore, and then they have sex.
Don't show that part to the girlfriends. Do the
You
good
should
shit.
have like porn where there's little cut-ins like at 3 minutes and 7 minutes that it's like not porn, so if somebody walks in you can just hit that time code real quick.
Oh yeah.
But you gotta still pull up your pants and do all that stuff.
No, dude, if your pants are down,
Oh, just watching YouTube with my pants below my ankles. That's all.
But so with this, with the fashion show, like, so, like, I've had depression and anxiety, like, I still have that, like, I'm diagnosed with that, but for me, I didn't see this as being offensive. I think it's art. I feel like, but I also wouldn't speak for everybody with depression or anxiety. I feel, is it the same way for you where you were talking about earlier, where, like, someone else is speaking for you?
yeah, no, absolutely. But this person, like, are they bored?
Yeah.
Are you bored?
They sound like someone without any real struggles in life. Like you're just ruminating about shit that's like, seriously, man, that's like getting angry at how crispy a McDonald's French fry is.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
pointless.
To me,
Well, actually, that
I
is-
don't like the crispy ones.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
The mushy ones.
I take that back. That's a serious issue.
We could share fries, Gio. You could have the crispy. I'll take the mushy ones.
I'll take it.
You like the ones at the bottom, like the sword fries?
Fuck yeah, crispy. Yeah, the crispy.
The potato chip one.
Stab the top off your mouth and stuff.
Yeah, they said presenting these struggles as props for selling clothes in today's capitalist climate is vulgar, unimaginative, and offensive to millions of people around the world affected by.
It's so fashionable to be a socialist right now too.
And
That's so funny.
Okay, and they're like, and I'm gonna take a stand for these people that can't speak up because I can't. Imagine, dude. To me, okay, I could be wrong on this, but I'm just gonna throw my 2 cents out there on what I think it is. I think that these are people that early in their life they felt powerless to an extent. Like they either felt trapped in their bodies, or they couldn't express their sexuality, or other things were kind of put onto them, and they felt helpless. They felt powerless. But now with the internet, they have this platform, they have this voice, and they're so excited that finally they are heard because they weren't heard when they were children or teens.
Yeah.
But they're kind of abusing it.
Yeah.
Well, they're lashing out against the people that oppress them.
Exactly,
So when
yeah.
people are talking about all this like hate toward women or men or whatever, they're really talking about their mothers, their ex-girlfriends, their ex-boyfriends, whoever personally hurt them, but then the rest of the world is getting shit for it.
Yeah.
This is the psychology corner.
Well, and at the same time, like there's pockets and there's big pockets in the art world where like everyone's really pretentious and they think that the shit that they think and that their opinions are the most important. Everyone that's not following suit is a fucking like.
And they'll get a small like smattering of people that are like, yeah, you're so brave. So she was called brave, and then she goes, this sort of bravery.
You're an idiot.
She goes, or they go, this sort of bravery is only a simple gesture compared to the bravery that people with mental health issues show every day.
Oh my
Have
God.
the bravery to get out of bed, to greet the day, and to live their lives as an act of strength. And I want to thank you for being here and being.
No, don't brave me. I'm not the brave one. The brave one are all the people suffering from mental depression.
Not me. I don't need this attention. I don't need this spotlight.
Don't look at me over here. No, don't.
And you know what? I gotta say, man, if it really is like, they need to be commended for being brave, or they need to feel power, this type of power is fleeting. And it relies on audiences applauding you. And so when no one's applauding you, you're gonna do more. You're gonna do more.
You're a
more,
shock
more.
jock.
Yeah. And like, where does that leave you in 10 years?
Although Gucci did get in trouble last year for these blackface articles of clothing that they had.
What the fuck?
Oh, hell
They
no.
were already kind of on the fence.
I didn't know that was blackface. I thought that was a cartoon.